Good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Last week I did a vlog on the Bonnet app and how it performed, and numbers wise how true was it to actual real life. It was actually nearly, well, all by a couple of percent spot on, and all the charges it suggested were just what I needed. And then someone commented that, well, that's really unfair because you've not really used any other apps or fed back on any other apps. I mean, I have used other apps, as I've mentioned in previous videos, using Better Route Planner and ZapMap. However, to sort of make things right, I'm in the same location, going back to Cornwall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use a Better Route Planner and see what that tells me to do. Chances are, I feel it's going to get me to charge too many times and when I don't need it. Is it going to be well, I'd like to think it's going to be a fair test, but I can't see the point if I've got sort of like 70% battery stopping to charge. It's just ridiculous. So there's three routes. There's one via Birmingham, one via Milton Keynes, and one around the M25. I'm definitely not going to do the M25. That's just horrendous. So I'm probably going to do the route via Milton Keynes, which is all Ionity charges. So yeah, let's get into the car and get underway. Well, before we get into the car, let's just have a quick look at the app. So I've put in that I want to go home from where I am, and just click the button on the right hand side. That's now having a look to see which is the best route. Now it offers me three routes in total, one with 2 charges, others with 3, but I'm electing for the Ionity charges purely because I have the app and I'm looking to get as cheap a charge as is possible. However, I really don't feel that I need to charge 3 times, but I am definitely going to go along with what it is suggesting. It's the only way to make it a fair test, I think. But then having said that, if I am a ridiculously high charge, I cannot see the point in sort of charging twice. So we've had a look. There's several routes. One via London, which I'm definitely not taking. I think that will just be a complete pain. So anyway, I'm going to opt for the one that is going via Milton Keynes, Chippenham, and then Cullompton. So let's select that, and then we'll head out down to the car, and we'll go from there. Good morning. Right, we are in the car. We are all set, ready to go, he says. Just waiting for CarPlay to connect, which it seems to mess about sometimes. Sometimes you get straight in and it works. Other times you just seem to sit here and it takes forever. So what have we got? We have got 180 miles on the gone. We've got 97.5% charge, and this doesn't want to connect. I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so time for a little bit of voiceover here, purely because in my infinite wisdom of getting very, very annoyed with the app, I managed to knock the camera onto time lapse. So we had a very fast record of me going out of the hotel. So we've just left the hotel. We've set it for the first charger, which it has told me is going to be in Milton Keynes, which is an Ionity charger. It's saying that I'm going to get there with something like 27%, which really doesn't make sense. It's less than 60 miles, and it doesn't ring true. However, I'm going to go with what the app says. I'm going to do what it says, and then go from there. As I say, I'm really sorry that this is glitchy, but this is purely because I've had to slow down the footage. Anyway, let's get back to some actual live footage. Okay, so not a charger, but I thought I'd come back to you about Route Planner has just updated itself, because all the chargers, the Ionity chargers, are now full, and they've been for a considerable amount of time. It's just rerouted me via Coventry to an Instavolt charger at McDonald's. So again, I'm going to stick with what this says. I'm going to do what it says. I'm going to charge to the amount that it says, and then see if it gets us home in the time that it says. So initially it was saying I'd be walking to my house at a minute past 6 this evening. It's now saying that I won't walk in until 11 minutes past. So it's estimating we'll arrive at Coventry McDonald's Evero Way with 29%, and I need to charge to 74% to get us to the next charger. So if it changes again, I'll let you know. But at the moment, both them chargers appear to be available. Still not a charger, but bear with me. But the car has now stopped talking to a better route planner, or has a better route planner now stopped talking to Trinity. I don't know, but it's all gone red, and the numbers are beginning to disappear. So this is where, for me, a better route planner sometimes falls down. Right, I'm just approaching. It changed again. The actual route changed again, and it's now telling me to go into Rugby Moto Services, but it's not showing me how many charges are available. So I'm not filled with joy. It said I was going to arrive with 29% battery. I'm still on 45%. It's now saying I'm going to arrive with 41% battery. This is where I wished that it would look at this, reevaluate, and go, no, do you know what? We got more than enough. Let's continue on to the next services or the next charger, because it doesn't need to be this one. Anyway. We're going to come off here and go into Rugby Services. Failing that, if all these chargers are full, there is the Instavolt charger at McDonald's, which is to our left. So I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to do what this is saying and then go from there. As I say, if I pull up and all the chargers are full, I'm just going to come straight back out and go on to the Instavolt charger, because I do not want to be sitting around having to wait for a charger. So this is where we actually got, where we charged, sorry, initially when we first came up. So now ironically, it's now telling me that all the charges are full, which is rather annoying. exactly as we did on the way up into here. It's telling me I need 24 minutes on the charger. There are cars waiting to charge. I think what I'm going to do is just basically go straight through, because I do not want to be sitting here forever waiting to charge. We'll have a very quick look just in case there is a charger available. If there's not, then we will just go through to another one. And that one's out of action. That one's out of action. So we're going to keep going, and we're going to go round to the Instavolt charger, which is at the McDonald's. Which is the other side of the roundabout. Most annoying. Most annoying. So at the moment, it has let me down by, first of all, not getting the actual charge, not getting the what it said we were going to have correct, then by changing it, then by not showing what the actual, how many charges are available. So I've kind of wasted time there. So now we're back out again, and we need to go on to the 426. And onto the find the McDonald's. You know, that gut feeling tells you that you should have done it anyway. So, right, I'll come back to you when we're near the McDonald's. It's definitely not having a good day, because a better route planner has now sent me to a Tesco's to charge, where it only has a 7 kilowatt charger. So I've got no idea what it's doing. Subsequently now, I have now just put in the Instavolt charger into Google Maps, and I'm using Google Maps to get me to it. So as I say, so far it's completely overestimated how much I'm actually going to use. I got right to the charger it suggested, and then it told me to go to another charger, which subsequently was full. And now I'm just, from memory, knowing that there is an Instavolt charger down here, I'm now going down to the Instavolt charger, but it's just mad. Right, according to Google Maps, I'm now 0.4 of a mile away from the Instavolt charger. This charger is, a better route planner is doing it. 16 volt chargers are over there. There is 2 with no one parked in them. So whether they work is another ball game. Well, the screens are live, which is helpful. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this plugged in and on charge. Do I really need to charge? Because I'm at 42%, but it says we do. So let's charge. Right, here we go. Let's get this plugged in. God, this cable is really heavy. And I can just about line it up. Okay, right. I need to use my phone to get this to charge. Okay, so I've had to change sides. It's asking me to plug my vehicle in, which I've done, and it is now charging at 42%. Yeah, so that one didn't want to go. This one is now charging. So while we're here, we might as well go and get something to eat. Oh dear, I'm not feeling the love. So I have just stopped to the charge, and I spent £8.25 to add about 40 miles, which is astronomical. Yeah, right, so let's get going. Right, I've literally just topped this up, but I flatly refused to pay 85 pence a kilowatt. It's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So I've come back out, I've stopped the charge, and I'm now asking a better route planner to sort itself out. It's now saying with 66% charge I can make, oh, this is impressive, with 66% charge I can make the Ionity charger with 68% charge. The mind boggles. Right, let's do this. Perhaps been a bit harsh, got to give a better route planner its due. It has just now reset and agrees that there is now 64% battery. And that we will arrive with 12% battery. What I didn't tell you is the fact that we've done 96 miles to get to that charger. So, and we still had over 100 miles left. As I say, perhaps I am being a little bit harsh, but I just found the other app that I tried the other day was so spot on, and in cahoots with Google Maps, there was no problems. I missed all of the roadworks, delays. It diverted me around them. Unfortunately, better route planner isn't doing this, but it could be the fact that, as far as I'm aware, the car doesn't talk all the time to Trinity, so it can end up a bit vague, but there you go. Right, we are about half a mile off of the Ionity chargers at Chippenham. It did tell me that I was going to arrive with 12% battery. I'm actually near enough there with 20%. Oh, excuse me, 20% battery and 37 miles left in the GOM. We've got a total of 155 miles left to do once we've charged, and it is it's telling me that I need to charge once more. I think I probably could have done this whole first leg down to this charger, albeit very low arrival charge, but I think I could have done it. So I really don't know. Well, there should be 3 chargers available according to this, and by the looks of it, there is 1 charger available. So it's not updating as quick as it should. Yep. And 1 EV out, another one in. Oh, in actual fact, there is 2 with lights on, so that is a tad promising. So there's 1 that is unavailable. And there is a Tesla here. Surely there's got to be a Tesla charger somewhere. Well, we're on Ionity 3 at Chippenham Ionity Chargers. Right, let us get this vehicle charged to as much as I can, because with 155 miles to go, I should be able to get all the way home. Right, let's do this. Same as normal. How heavy is this cable going to be? Very just awkward to get it in. Hang on a minute, stand by. Not very professional on the camera work, I know. Let's try again. Right. Okay, let's get this charging. Okay, how are we doing? Let's just zoom in a bit. No, zoom out a bit. So it's preparing to charge. So we've got 20% battery at the moment. 6 kilowatts, 7 kilowatt, 8, 10, 12, 17. It ramps up pretty quick. What are we doing? We are at 29. Remember, this tops out at 50 kilowatt charge. This has not got a massive charging capacity. But let's see what we're at a minute in. Let's see what we are charging at. So we're a minute in and we are now charging at 44 kilowatt. Right, let us chill out here for a while, and then we'll come back when we've got a bit more charge. Right, 97%, we're only putting in 5 kilowatt now, so we don't want to stop here any longer. We've been here nearly an hour. I'm hoping this is enough to get me all the way home. So we're stopping the charge, I think. There we go. Is this going to get me all the way home? I really do hope so. I think it's about 150 miles to home. Let's try it. Right, we're coming off of this Ionity charger with 97% charge, 188 miles in the GOM, and 155 miles until I get home. Now, according to that, 155 miles should be doable. But it's telling me that I'm going to have 30% charge when I get to the Ionity charger at Clumpton. I am going to play this by ear, because I really think I can, if I drive at 60 mile an hour, I think I can get all the way home without any further charges, which would be absolutely ideal. Right. see you when either I'm at a charger or I'm at home. Okay, quick update. We've got 50% battery, 79 miles left in the GOM, 73 miles to home. It's fluctuating quite a bit. We're 4 miles from where it says I need to charge, and it says when I get there I'll have 21%. So it is so far off the mark, it's untrue. I mean, nearly 30% battery off the mark. So we definitely won't be coming off at Plumpton to the Ionity charger. I am just going to keep pushing through, and if all else fails, there will be the Osprey at Buckfastleigh, just literally to put in a couple of kilowatt just to get me to the front door. But at this rate, I should make the 155 miles. I should do it. So, but we're definitely not coming off at Plumpton. We don't need to, not with 50% battery left. So, right, more as it happens. Well, we've made it as far as the Tamar Bridge. We are just about to go over the bridge with 11% battery, 18 miles in the GOM, and 810 miles done. I've got 9.1 miles to do, so I am very hopeful, very hopeful. So we're just leaving Devon. We're currently in that no man's land bit where nobody takes responsibility for it, just the lump of water underneath it. And then when we go under this pillar, all these pillars, not OW, they're ARs, we're in Cornwall. So 18 miles left in the GOM, as I say, 11% battery and 8.8 miles to go. Well, I've just had the 15-mile warning, range of 15 miles with 9.5% battery left. Right, just arriving back in my village with 7% battery, still 11 miles on the GOM. A better route planner was saying now I was going to arrive with 2% battery, so it's overcooked it a bit, hasn't it? And it also said we wouldn't arrive back until, well, initially it said 12 minutes past 5, then it went to 6, and then it was 20 to 7. It's actually 25 to 7 now, so there's been a lot of fluctuation. I think I actually did one charge that I really could have got away with. I probably did not need to do it, and I could have probably just charged at not Clumpton, yes, it'll come to me in a minute. Well, where we charged an Ionity charger, we could have charged there. It's completely gone. So yeah, we probably could have got away, honestly, with one charge because I've pushed it to the limits. I'm still coming back with 9 miles in the GOM and 7% battery. So I could have probably got that extra 9 miles if I really needed it. And I've done a total of 820 miles over the 3 days. And I would have done 159 miles. So I could probably get the 166 that BMW say this will do. So I am super impressed. Right, if you have liked this video, and I have changed the format a bit. I've had a couple of messages that said the videos were too long, going on too much, you didn't need to know about what we were passing, and you know, so I have tried to cut these videos down to under sort of like 25 minutes ish. So if you've enjoyed it and you like this format, then you know, comment, do let us know, give us a thumbs up, let us know what you think, like, and please subscribe. If you prefer the other format where we show you everything as we're going along, then let us know. We'll do a mixture of both. Anyway, 820 miles, 6% left, 9 miles in the GOM. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye for now, back in the next one. Bye. So I didn't summarise, but what do I think? Well, I'm afraid the Bonnet app at the moment is definitely leading over a better route planner. A better route planner overestimates and makes you charge where you don't really need to. But anyway, as I said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.